Hey guys. Hey guys. This is my start on Minecraft channel. This is most of the content that you will see on my channel. I will be helping new players with how they start out. You go to your start world. You type in a seed if you want a randomly generated world. You keep it blank. If you want like a super flat world, you click this button. It says flat, infinite, or old. If you want a flat, you click the flat world. If you want the infinite world, which goes on practically forever, you click the infinite world, or you keep it on what it is on before. If you want the old world, go for old, but I keep it on infinite. And you start out with a world that says my world or whatever you named it, and then you get your default game mode, which is usually survival, normal. If you want it to be peaceful, you can go up here, and it usually says on normal. It's a difficulty. It goes from easy, peaceful, easy, normal, hard. Oh, and trust me, the hard is pretty hard. Trust me, I've tried it. It's a pretty hard. But yeah, this little button down here gives you the ability to add cheats, which are practically, you can give yourself command blocks in survival Minecraft, but you can only use them in creative Minecraft, in the creative version of Minecraft. But you can change your game mode. You can do pretty much anything you want to do with cheats. You can give yourself infinite potion effects. With the always day command, you can make it so the sun never sets. And then you click if you want you've got your default game mode, which is usually survival. If you want to go to creative, you click the creative tab, but I keep it on survival so I can feel the thing about it. And that is where you can create your new worlds. You push the play button. It usually says syncing pack with server. This goes for a couple seconds. Now it says generating world, building terrain. So, and then it goes through the whole loading process. And then you poof into your Minecraft world. Let it load in because all the chunks are rendering. And then you just, for the beginning players that don't know Minecraft at all, you go up to, you go up to a tree. Oh, that's a far tree. That's a far tree. But you go up to a tree. Ow, left my part there. But you go up to a tree. You start punching it, and you see this little thing that forms around the trunk. It forms around where you're punching it. And then you go to your crafting menu, which I go through and I'll go through the settings when I finish going through all this other stuff. But you go through here, you can turn your oak wood into planks, and you need to make a crafting table first. And you get 4 planks for every piece of oak wood or whatever type of wood you use. Personally, my favorite is oak wood. And you take your 4 oak wood. If you're in like the classic game mode, you just tap and drag, and you'll be able to fill your walking crafting grid, which is a 4x4 crafting grid, which will help you get sticks or whatever you need. And you just start punching the trees until you get enough wood to start a house or start mining like stone, and then you can get better tools, and it gets complicated. But for now, I will show you what I do, or what you need to do to start out. You go up to a tree. You know how you punch trees and collect wood and all that stuff. But when you get into the more late game or mid game, you can get an axe, which, by the way, is very handy. Well, if you have the mod Tinker's Construct installed, you're going to need sand, gravel, and clay to make grout, which you're going to need a furnace to start smelting. And the grout will turn into seared bricks. But most of you don't really play with the Tinker's Construct mod unless you know how to import mods to help your game, because it usually helps your game. Optifine is a really good mod. I don't use it, but I would love to. If any of you know how to import mods into MCPE on an Android device, please let me know. But you start by, you collect wood. You take your crafting table that you just crafted by your 4x4 crafting grid, you place it down, and then you tap on your crafting grid. I separate my wood, so I have one piece of wood, but you tap on your crafting grid. You get a 3x3 crafting grid. You put a piece of wood anywhere in your crafting grid, which is considered shapeless crafting. You take your 4 planks out, and you can make sticks out of those 4 planks. And you can turn the sticks into a sword by putting them in this configuration, which is a stick on the get a stick on the bottom and 2 of whatever you're crafting with, usually wood, stone, iron, gold, diamond, on the 2 top portions. That'll craft you your sword. To craft a pickaxe, you need 3 pieces of wood, which you can get from doing the whole breaking wood into planks and stuff, but you need 2 sticks. You put 3 pieces of oak wood in the top of your crafting grid, which will either give you slabs, which you need 1 in each section, and you take your sticks and you drag them down if you're in the classic mode. But if you're not, you just click the button and it'll craft to a pickaxe. But then you take your sticks and stuff. You need to get stone to finish. You do get stone to progress. So you either find a mountain or go into a cave, or you just find stone and you collect it, and it turns this your smooth stone, which is usually found in caves and whatnot. The stone that you see here is regular stone. When you break it, you get cobblestone. And then ores randomly generate in your world. But then now that you have your cobblestone, you can make a thing called a furnace. You take 8 pieces of cobble, 1 in each section of your crafting grid, apart from the center. If you want to make a furnace, you put 3 on the top, 2 down the sides with your... You fill up practically every square in your crafting grid apart from the center one. And then you come out with a furnace. When you take your furnace, and I'm gonna break a block so I can show you, but once you have a furnace, your whole world kind of changes. Let me just show you. That's granite, if you wanted to know. This is granite. It's the most sucky block in the game, apart from mine. And then you end up with this GUI, which is I think it's a game user interface, I think. But you can put in, you put in fuel in the bottom slot of your furnace, and you put the item you want to smelt in the top. And this little flame down here, in the center of the 2 slots, is how much time you have with each item. And it usually takes a couple seconds to smelt the item. And this little bar over here, the little arrow, shows you how long it takes. You put in put in your item that you want to use as fuel for the furnace. You put in your I'm not going to do this, but you put in your thing on the top, and it'll start smelting it if it's possible to smelt it. And then your little thing over here will indicate how much time you have left on the smelt until you get your smelted item. And over here, it will show up your smelted item like this. If you take, let me show you guys real quick. But you get some more. This is for me because it's easy to get wood. But you get wood. You take, let's say, 3 pieces of wood, and you stick them in the bottom. Well, wood's abundant for me. Whatever is abundant for you, use it. And you take 3 planks. No, you take 4 planks. I think it's 4 planks and. No, it's 3 planks and. No, that's. So wait a second. 4. No, it's 2. 1. Yeah, it's 2 planks and 3 logs. and you can throw in your logs up in the top, and you see how the little indicator light has flickered on, and the little indicator thing over here has been moving, and you get your smelted item. And there's even a cool little animation on the furnace while it's being used. Just checking the time of day. But you can smelt items in the furnace. And I might need another plank. Yep, I need another plank, I think. No, I don't. But you can take your smelted item, which for me is charcoal. Charcoal you get when you smelt down logs from a furnace, logs from a tree in a furnace. You get charcoal. And then the charcoal will you'll be able to use that as fuel. That is it for the first portion of my tutorial, because I've just looked at the time of this first video that I have, well, the second video that I've made, and it's getting pretty long. So I'm gonna wrap the video up here. If you want to see more of the basic survival in Minecraft, please drop me a comment saying you like the video. You can dislike the video if you want. It's all up to you, but if you like it, please rate, comment, subscribe, and even if you want to, you can share this video with your friends if they're just starting out Minecraft, and you can direct them to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but if you're new, please subscribe. If you want to see more of this content, please let me know by dropping a comment, liking the video, subscribing if you're new. Thanks. Bye.